Okay, so what we'll do now is go through how to make a handrail. At one point, some of you had saved a layer which was your handrail layer in here, which is fantastic. You can turn that on and use that now. If you haven't saved a copy, we'll just go through how to get a copy out of the Pro Boolean object. So selecting your terrain and your Pro Boolean object, what we want to do is extract under sub-object operands. We want to extract a copy of the union fill or the subtraction cut, doesn't matter. In this case we're going to use the fill, and whatever you do, don't click remove or instance because then you'll have to put it back into your Pro Boolean. So just tick extract selected. You'll see it turns up as this purple one here, and I can select it and it's no longer, well, it's not a part of the Pro Boolean, it's an extruded editable spline. I'm going to make that extrude positive 1 metre because handrails in general are about 1 metre high. I'm also going to turn off the cap at the start and the end, so you'll get a sort of a hollow looking thing. What I want to do with that now is underneath the modifier list I want to add a Quartify modifier. Just type in Q and Quartify mesh will pop up. Select it, and now it's added that to the handrail. On top of that I'd like to add a lattice by typing L, and some pretty crazy stuff pops up because these struts of the lattice are at 2 metres and the joints are at 5 metres. I can change these to 0.02. Starts to look a little less crazy, and you'll get a nice fine looking handrail popping up. If I zoom into this, you can see that it's a bit triangulated. I can change that by making more sides. So as I up the sides, the handrail will start to look rounder. And yeah, that's fine. That's just a matter of choice. You can play with lots of these things through here. So selecting, not the Pro Boolean, but the handrail now. I want to put a material on it by going to the material editor, selecting steel and adding that, applying that to the object. You'll notice that you can't get onto your ramp with this current configuration, so we just need to modify the line itself a little bit. So selecting the handrail again, I want to come over here and go down to the editable spline and select segments. I'm going to select that segment there and delete it, and this segment in here and delete it, and then turn the rest of the modifiers back on. You'll see you can now get onto your handrail, onto your path.